Welcome to the overview of the Laurel Bridge Compass DICOM store and forward router. We'll be discussing Compass's functionality by showing a quick example which will demonstrate various components of the user interface. After that, we'll discuss the configuration of Compass that allowed us to accomplish our study routing. Let's get started. We have three applications we're using for this tutorial. First is an application called Study Generator. This application will be acting as our modality simulator. It will generate a study and send it to Compass. Second is an application called Store Server. We have two store servers running. These applications will be acting as our PACS simulators. These applications will be receiving studies sent to them from Compass. Finally, we have Compass itself. Compass will receive a study from our modality simulator and forward that study on to both of our PACS simulators. Let's send a study through Compass in order to discuss how it works, what the UI displays, and how it's configured. We've sent a 4-image study through Compass. We can see that there's some new information displayed in the jobs table. We can also see that both of our PACS simulators have received copies of that study. The Compass jobs table displays the status of studies received and sent by Compass. There are two entries in our example because we've sent this study to two destinations. The various columns in the jobs table display information relevant to the job, such as study information, where the study came from, and where it was sent. These columns can be sorted, reordered, and hidden if desired. We can also organize the information in the jobs table by changing the view, which allows us to display a filtered view of the data, such as a particular patient or study sent to a particular destination. Operations can be performed on an individual job by selecting it and then right-clicking. These operations are context sensitive and will vary based on what state the job is currently in. Below the jobs table is the active associations table. This table displays all of the currently open associations, both inbound and outbound. Now that we've seen Compass receive a study and send it to multiple destinations, let's look at how we configured it to do that. The DICOM Options dialog contains 6 tabs. The Sources tab lists what devices Compass will accept studies from. Compass can receive images via the network as well as ingest images via a folder on the hard drive, known as a hot folder source. The Destinations tab lists what devices Compass will send studies to. In addition to sending images to another device, Compass can also write the images out to a folder on the hard drive. The Rules tab defines how images get routed to various destinations. Any number of rules can be defined, and each of those rules can have one or more conditions that must be satisfied in order for the image to match the rule and get routed to the selected destinations. In our example configuration, we can see that we've configured Compass to route all images to 2 destinations. The Job Actions tab lists actions that can be run before a job is sent, after it is successfully sent, or after it has failed to send. There are several built-in job actions, as well as the ability to specify a custom job action to perform any arbitrary action. The System tab defines system-wide settings, such as logging information, where the images are stored and for how long, display settings for the user interface, DICOM incoming and outgoing settings such as port numbers and certificate information, as well as details for the web user interface. Lastly, the Notifications tab defines the configuration for what types of email notifications will be sent, as well as the recipient list for those emails. That covers our general overview of Compass, the DICOM store and forward router from Laurel Bridge Software. Thanks for following along.